Hello's my friends. It's me, Gabby. Just giving you an update on my gallbladder removal surgery. Excuse me. We are currently on day 7. Today is Christmas Eve, so 12/24/24, and I got my surgery last Tuesday, so 12/17/24. So the last time I talked to you guys, I kind of gave you a brief but detailed story of how everything happened from the time I got my surgery to when I left the hospital. So recovery has been pretty smooth for me, surprisingly. I stayed at my friend's house for 3 days, and then I stayed with my aunt for the next 3 days, and then today I'm at my house. So starting day 7, I came to my apartment. So just to give you guys a quick little guide on like foods and stuff. So I cannot eat any foods that have fat in them, or foods that obviously have lactose, because lactose has fat. So I had to buy my lactose-free milk. I am lactose intolerant either way. So lactose-free milk, 2% fat. And that was pretty good. I didn't have any issues with that whatsoever. Excuse me. I also got plant-based butter. That was pretty great as well. I didn't have any issues with that at all. I did get plant-based cheese. That did not go very well. It didn't sit right in my stomach, and I did have some diarrhea right after. So don't try to eat cheese, okay? It's not gonna work. I had a lot of soups. They made me a lot of soups, and those were really, really good for my overall health. I felt so alive every time I ate the soups. So soups are really good. I had a lot of, I did have cereal. So I had kashi, the berry, I don't know what it's called, but it's like kashi, and then it has like berry stuffing inside. That was really good. I had that with some bananas and cinnamons, and it was really good. Highly recommend. What else did I eat? Panera. Panera was very helpful. This first week I had the butternut squash soup with the Mediterranean chicken salad, and I substituted the cheese and the dressing on the salad, and it was really good. It was like 10 out of 10. I didn't have any issues with that. What else did I had a lot of dried fruit as well. My fiance got me some dried apples. Those were amazing. I had blueberries, I have blackberries, raspberries, bananas, like I said, pineapple, melon, lots of fruits. Those were really, really good. Healing wise, I was able to take a shower on the on the 3rd day rather, because you cannot bathe or take any showers for 2 days. Just so that your sutures don't get wet, and because you're freshly opened and freshly sewed in. So I was able to take a shower on the 3rd day, and it was amazing. I felt like a brand new woman. And it honestly, it hasn't been a bad recovery. To be honest, it just feels like you went to the gym for like 20 hours and you're just super sore. So whenever I cough, whenever I sneeze, whenever I laugh, whenever I bend down to pick up anything, it just feels like my muscles are contracting, because they are. And so it doesn't hurt, but it's like, it's sore, so it's uncomfortable. So I am on day 7, like I said, so it is a little easier now. It doesn't help that I did get sick literally on like the 3rd or 4th day. So I've had some congestion, I've had like mucus, and it hasn't been that fun, but other than that, I mean, it's been pretty easygoing. I have no issues going up and down the stairs. I have no issues with, you know, sitting down. Oh, yes. I run out of breath so quick, which I know it is because my body's still healing, but I run out of breath so quickly. The other day, I want to say like 3 days ago, I went to Target and I could not breathe, y'all. I could not breathe. I was walking like a little old lady and I could not breathe. It just felt like every step that I took, my breath was just so hard to catch. And so I tried to pace myself and I tried to walk as slowly as possible to like not run out of breath, but it was so hard. So definitely you need to stay still, which is really difficult for me, but you need to stay still. You need to rest, stay home, not go out, which is difficult during this Christmas season. Yes, Christmas season. It is difficult. And yeah. So stay home, rest, don't go out, eat plenty of fruit, plenty of soups. And also, like, when you sit down, you can't sit down like straight, if I'm explaining myself right. Like right now I'm sitting like slanted, just because it gives your body, like, at least for me, it allows my body to just breathe a little bit better, so the oxygen just comes right up as opposed to like me sitting straight. It feels a little uncomfortable just because I'm putting pressure on my belly, on my abdomen, and I feel like I'm struggling to catch my breath. And when you sleep, I'm a mummy sleeper, so I sleep like a mummy, and sometimes I'm a side sleeper. So when I sleep on the sides, it does feel like all the weight is like either going to one side or to the other, and it feels a little uncomfortable still. So I would definitely suggest that you sleep on your back so that it feels a little less constricting on your belly. Let's see what else. Definitely have people there with you that are able to support you and cook for you, take care of you, remind you to stay still, remind you to, you know, just relax and sleep. That is really helpful. And for me specifically, the doctor did ask me not to go back to work until he sees me for the post-op. So that's about 2 weeks, I want to say, total. Guys, please forgive all the coughing. It feels really tickly in my throat every time I talk, and every time I go to catch my breath, it feels really tickly. But yeah, one of the tapes did fall off, so my one suture is exposed. Let me see if I can show you guys that one. So this one's still covered, that one is still covered, and I have my belly button is still covered as well. So yeah, it hasn't been like the easiest walk in the park, but it's definitely been pretty like manageable, so I thank the Lord for that. But yeah, I guess I'll check back in with you guys whenever I see my doctor in a few days.